TensorFlow 2, getting, warning, TensorFlow 9 out of the last 9 calls to triggered tf.funct retracing. Tracing is expensive. I think this error is coming from a problem with shapes, but I have no idea where. The complete error message suggests to do the following. Also, tf.funct has experimental_relax_shapes equals true option that relaxes argument shapes that can avoid unnecessary retracing. When I enter this argument in the function decorator, it does work. What can the cause be? Here's the full code.
TFDR, root cause of this error is due to change in shape of train_data which varies from batch to batch. Fixing the size shape of train_data resolves this tracing warning. I changed the following line, then everything works as expected. Full gist is here. Details. As mentioned in the warning message. Warning, TensorFlow, 10 out of the last 11 calls to trigger tf.funct retracing. Tracing is expensive and the excessive number of tracings could be due to 1. Creating a tf.funct repeatedly in a loop, 2. Passing tensors with different shapes, 3. Passing Python objects instead of tensors. 4. 1. Please define your tf.funct outside of the loop. 4. 2. A tf.funct has experimental_relax_shapes equals true option that relaxes argument shapes that can avoid unnecessary retracing. This retracing warning happens because of the 3 reasons mentioned in the warning message. Reason 1 is not the root cause because a tf.funct is not called in a loop. Also reason 3 is not the root cause because both the arguments of train_step and test_step are tensor objects. So the root cause is the reason 2 mentioned in the warning. When I printed the size of train_data, it printed different sizes. So I tried to pad train_data so that shape is same for all the batches.
I was following at John Rocky on TensorFlow Object Detection API. This tutorial solves the problem of training images with one box in images 640, 643 with RFZoo. I have tried to mount it with nbox by image, and it gets the error. In my case, after long investigation, this error is due to tf.functions can only handle one predefined input form. If the form changes, or if different Python objects are passed, TensorFlow automatically rebuilds the function. At Baylor 127 comment 619036189. I explain in detail. When entering def train_step_fn function values with format 640, 643, for images and 1, 4 for boxes. At tf.function causes a graph to be created. That graph gives you a lot of speed when entering. In my case 10s for 460 images. But I have n4 per image. There are some images with 7 elements to box in an image, 7 for others, 3 4. That is to say each call to def_train_step_fm, TF has to create another graph, because they do not match the previous format. This results in the error TensorFlow column 5 of the last 5 calls, and take 1320s for 460 images. Solution: in my case, the input format of the tensors to def_train_step_fn must be exactly the same. i.e. all images must have the same number of labeled boxes.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.